Hello and welcome to class 10th English supplementary book Footprints Without Feet. Chapter 1st, A Triumph of Surgery by James Herriot. If we talk about our author, he had been a veterinary surgeon. Veterinary surgeons are the doctors of animals. Our author James Herriot is a veterinary surgeon also and a writer too. So, whatever he has written in his life, all are inspired from his life experiences only. James Alfred Webb, he born on 3rd October 1960 and died on 23rd February 1995, known by the pen name James Herriot, who used his many years of experiences as a veterinary surgeon to write a series of books, each consisting of stories about animals and their owners. He is best known for these semi-autobiographical works beginning with If Only They Could Talk in 1970. So, same thing goes with this chapter also. A triumph of surgery. Triumph here means to win or to achieve victory. And surgery means in this chapter is being in doctor's observation. In this chapter, we are having 5 characters. Mrs. Pumphrey, the owner of the dog, and the dog is Tricky, the second character. Third character is the veterinary doctor James Herriot. Fourth character is Tristan, the helper of the veterinary doctor who used to feed dogs. Fifth character is Joy. Joy is the another dog in doctor's surgery room. Let's begin the chapter with the line by line summary. First of all, I would like to introduce the chapter, what is there inside. This story has been written by James Herriot. The subject of this story is a pet dog which is spoiled by its owner. The owner indulges her dog so much with food and other comforts that the dog has become overweight and cannot even walk properly. Finally, the dog has been taken to a veterinary doctor who treats the dog without using a single medicine. The dog is left with all other dogs so that if it can play and get much needed physical exercises, after a period of enough physical activity, the dog loses much of its fat and becomes hale and hearty. Apparently, this is a simple story with simple subject. But if we try to read between the words, the story has much significance for our life. So, let's start the chapter by line reading and explanation of it. I was really worried about Tricky this time. I had pulled up my car when I saw him in the street with his mistress, and I was shocked at his appearance. He had become hugely fat, like a bloated sausage, with a leg at each corner. His eyes, bloodshot and rheumy, stared straight ahead and his tongue lolled from his jaws. So, students, in the first paragraph of the chapter, here the first word I is whom? He is James Harriot, the veterinary surgeon, who used to check or who is the doctor of the Tricky. Tricky is a small dog who is pampered by his rich mistress. She overfeeds him and he falls seriously ill. So here I is the doctor of Tricky who once going through the road at that time while going somewhere, he has an apparent look on the Tricky that Tricky is moving with his mistress, and at that time when he saw him with his mistress, what he saw that the Tricky has become very fat, hugely fat. He looks like a blotted sausage. Students, blotted sausage is a piece of chicken, you can say, or meat or flesh. Okay, so which is round in shape, or you can say cylindrical in shape, and with the four legs. Means Tricky was looking like a blotted sausage who is having four legs at each corner. Okay, so he is that much fat. His eyes were not looking good, bloodshot, they are totally red, and his tongue have become rheumy. Here, rheumy means discharge from mouth, means when his tongue is out of his jaws. Jaws means the mouth of the dog. When his tongue was out of his jaws, it used to discharge white water, or you can say in Hindi that starch in our mouth, what is created, that is overflowed from his tongue. Looled here means dropped. So his tongue was dropped from his jaws, from which it used to rheum. He has become very lazy now, and while seeing all this, the Tricky's doctor, the veterinary surgeon, James Herriot, was very shocked. Mrs. Pamphray, next paragraph, students. Mrs. Pamphray hastened to explain. He was so listless, Mr. Herriot, he seemed to have no energy. I thought he must be suffering from malnutrition. So I have been giving him some little extras between meals to build him up. Some malt and cold liver oil and bowl of Horlicks at night to make him sleep. Nothing much really. So when he was looking with the surprised eyes on Tricky, at the moment only Mrs. Pumphrey started explaining that why it is like that. He hastened, means he is sorry she hastened to explain why Tricky is looking like that, means blotted sausage, according to James Herriot. He was listless. Mr. Herriot means listless here means he was very restless. He is not Tricky was not having any energy in it. So that is why she started giving some food, energy food to him. She was thinking that Tricky must be suffering from malnutrition. That is why he was not having any type of energy to do anything. That is why he is sitting at the corner and watching here and there. The Tricky, the dog, was maybe suffering from malnutrition. So Mrs. Pumphrey used to give some little extras. Some little extras means except what the meals were given to Tricky, except that meals. She used to give some malt, cold liver, oil, and a bowl of Horlicks. A bowl of Horlicks at night meal, after night meal. Some malt means butter, curd type substance, which in Hindi we used to say matta. And cold liver oil is the fish oil, what she used to give to Tricky. And after meal she used to plus some extras in his diet. Then also she is saying that nothing much really he used to eat. After listening all this, James Herriot say, and did you cut down on the sweet things as I told you? Again he asked for the another thing that he has suggested her, Mrs. Pumphrey, that she should cut some sweet things from his diet. So have she done that? Then Mrs. Pumphrey replied, oh, I did for a bit, but he seemed to be so weak I had relent. He does love cream cakes and chocolate, so I can't bear to refuse him. So, in this paragraph, students, Mrs. Pumphrey is explaining that she has tried to cut those sweet things what the doctor has refused to give to Tricky, because she think that Tricky was looking so weak that she can't ignore the things, and she started giving the foods what Tricky liked to have. So that is why she used to give cream cakes and chocolates, which were the favorite ones of Tricky. Then I looked down again at the little dog. That was the trouble. Tricky's only fault was greed. He had never been known to refuse food. He would tackle a meal at any hour of the day or night. And I wondered about all the things Mrs. Pumphrey hadn't mentioned. So in this paragraph, students, I again is the James Herriot who was continuously looking at the dog because he was in trouble. Mr. James Herriot was feeling sorry for the Tricky. Why? Because he was getting sympathetic to Tricky on his appearance. Tricky's only fault was that he never used to ignore the food what Mrs. Pumphrey used to give in love and affection. Okay, so only mistake of Tricky or the fault of Tricky was the greed. He had never been known to refuse food. Okay, so he never used to refuse the food whatsoever. Anytime he get the food, he have it. And just Mr. Herriot was wondering, these are the things on the tips what the Mrs. Pumphrey used to give to Tricky. But what are those things which are not on the diet, which are not in the diet plan? What are those things? What about those things what she must be giving in love and affection at any time to him, to Tricky? So he is just wondering about those things and feeling affectionated, feeling sympathetic to Tricky. In the next line, are you giving him plenty of exercise? So again he questioned to Pumphrey that had she giving him exercises to lose his weight. He is doing those exercises what Mrs. James Herriot has explained or suggested before. Then she is replying, well, he has his little walks with me as you can see. But Hot King, the gardener, has been down with Limburgo. So there has been no ring throwing lately. So she is again explaining that his gardener used to play with Tricky a game which name is ring throwing. In this game we used to throw the ring and dogs used to take it back. Okay, and in the exercises were that they used to run here and there to take that ring. Okay, so such type of game the gardener used to play with the Tricky, but nowadays he is suffering from lumbago. That is why now as at that time she has gone for a walk, so that those little walks she used to do with that Tricky. So till here I hope you have understood, students. Then in the next line, I tried to sound severe. Now, I really mean this. if you don't cut his food right down and give him more exercises, he is going to be really ill. You must harden your heart and keep him on a very strict diet. In this paragraph, the strict orders, or you can say the commands or suggestions, were given by James Herriot, the veterinary doctor of Tricky, that if you will not keep in care on his food, the diet what Mrs. Pumphrey is giving to Tricky, then it is going to be really a serious condition. He will be really become very ill, and for Tricky, she has to do her hurt very hard and keep Tricky on a strict diet. Mrs. Pumphrey wrung her hands. Oh, I will, Mr. Harriot. I am sure you are right, but it is so difficult, so very difficult. She set off, head down, along the road, as if determined to put the new regime into practice immediately. In this paragraph, now Mrs. Pumphrey can understand the problem of Tricky, because Mr. Harriot was able to explain the seriousness of the disease, or you can say the illness of Tricky. That is why she is just wrung her hands and take him forward. You can say she started moving from there, and she explained that by wringing her hand means by doing handshake with Mr. James Herriot, that I will surely take care about about this diet plan what you have given to Tricky, and surely I will do uh, take care of those exercises what Tricky should do. And while seeing the sadness of Mrs. Pumphrey, James Herriot thought that now, after listening all this, may Pumphrey is determined to do all the regimes into practice immediately. Okay, so in the next paragraph, I watched their progress with growing concern. Tricky was tottering along in his little tweed coat. He had a whole wardrobe of these coats for the cold weather and a raincoat for the wet days. He struggled on, dropped in his harness. I thought it wouldn't be long before I heard from Mrs. Pumphrey. The expected call came within a few days. Mrs. Pumphrey's was distraught. Tricky would eat nothing, refused even his favorite dishes, and besides, he had bouts of vomiting. He spent all his time laying on a rug, panting, didn't want to go for walks, didn't want to do anything. So, students, in these two paragraphs, you can see that in the previous paragraph, James Herriot explained that you have to keep care of the diet of Tricky, and in the next paragraph, Mrs. Pumphrey understands the seriousness of the disease or the illness of the Tricky, so she determined that she will do all those things. But when she started moving, James Herriot was very keenly watching the problem of Tricky, that he is tottering along in his little tweed coat, means she here in this paragraph, James Herriot is explaining that how luxurious life Tricky is living. He is having a full wardrobe filled with different types of coat, different types of seasonal coats. You can say cold weather he is having different, winter weather he is having different, summer weather he is having different, rainy season he is having different, day for daytime he is having different, and for night time he is having different coats he used to wear. All the comforts he is getting in Pumphrey's house. So because of that also, this condition he is suffering from. So Tricky was knowing that very soon he'll get a call from Mrs. Pumphrey that he is not well. He was just expected, and after some days, after few days, it was done. She called to Mr. James Harriot that Tricky is not eating anything, and he has left all his favorite dishes, and he just and panting rug and panting. So he never used to go for walks, and he's ignoring everything, not having or not eating anything. So because of this, Mrs. Pumphrey was very concerned about the dog, Tricky. She was very sad of this situation, so she called Mr. James Harriot. I had made my plans in advance. The only way was to get Ricky out of the house for a period. I suggested that he be hospitalized for about a fortnight to be kept under observation. The poor lady almost swooned. She was sure he had pine and die if he did not see her every day. So, in these paragraphs, the turning part of the story come that James Harriot explained and make her understood that he has to take Tricky with him. He has to make Tricky hospitalized. So, Mrs. Pumphrey has to live alone without Tricky in his house because he'll take Tricky to his hospital or to home for keeping him under observation. And now he will care about Tricky. But on the same hand, for Mrs. Pumphrey, it was very difficult to live without Tricky. She can't live a single movement without seeing him. So now it was a situation of very sadness what she can't afford. Then in the next paragraph, she take a firm decision. With the lines we can understand. But I took a firm line. Tricky was very ill, and this was the only way to save him. In the fact, I thought it best to take him without delay, and followed by Mrs. Pumphrey's. Wailing, I marched out to the car carrying the little dog wrapped in a blanket. The entire staff was roused, and maids rushed in and out bringing his day bed, his night bed, favorite cushions, toys, and rubber rings, breakfast bowl, lunch bowl, supper bowl, realizing that my car would never hold all the stuff. I started to drive away. As I moved off, Mrs. Pumphrey, with a disappearing cry, threw an armful of little coats through the window. I looked in the mirror before I turned the corner of the drive. Everybody was in tears. So, in these paragraphs, you can understand that in the first paragraph, the James Harriot take the firm decision that he has to take the Tricky with him, otherwise it will be very difficult to save Tricky. And the only solution is to make him hospitalized. So Mrs. Pumphrey's wailing, he marched out of the car carrying the little dog wrapped in a blanket. He just wrapped the Tricky in a blanket and took him with him. So the entire staff here, the maids or the workers of the Pumphrey's house, started going here and there for taking all the luxurious items of Tricky, whatever he was using at home. The You can see in the lines the big breakfast, as I have explained before, he is having different items for the different time period, like the night bed, the day bed, the favorite cushions, toys, rubber rings, what he used to play with, and the breakfast bowl, lunch bowl, supper bowl, everything, all the stuff, and they were going gone inside to take out, uh, so that Tricky can take all those things with him wherever he is going to live. But after thinking, James Harriot thought where he'll keep all those stuff in his car. He's not having that much space in his car. That is why he started moving with. So all those items what the maids were rushed in and out bringing his was left by James Harriot in his out of his car only. At that moment only, Mrs. Pumphrey hurry up and she was disappeared in cry. She hastily threw all the little coats in from the window only in the car of James Harriot. From the side window, from the side window at the corner, he looked that everybody was in tears. Everyone was crying. The maids, the staff members, Mrs. Pumphrey, everyone is crying for Tricky. In the next paragraph, students. Out on the road, I glanced down at the pathetic little animal gasping on the seat by my side. I patted the head, and Tricky made a brave effort to wag his tail. Poor old lad, I said. You haven't a kick in you, but I think I know a cure for you. So this was the time when they have left Mrs. Pumphrey's house. He was out on the road, and while that only he was looking at Tricky. He was in very pathetic condition, that sitting very uninterested way, having no interest any in any view. So he just have a glance on that animal, that Tricky, who was sitting on the side of Mr. James Harriot, gossiping here and there. Then, after seeing him, he just with his patted on with his hands on his head of Tricky, and after patting, Tricky made the brave effort, means mm with the full efforts. He what he did, he just wagged his tail, he moved his tail, and again he keep it down. Then, after seeing the condition, James Herriot said, "The poor old lad." I said, "James Herriot, I is James Herriot here. You haven't a kick," means he is not having that much strength also that he can do anything. But after all those condition, what the Tricky was suffering from, James Herriot is having the cure of him. So he is just giving a sympathetic pat on his head, that don't worry, I'll do something for you. And in the next paragraph, at the surgery, the household dogs surgeon round me. Tricky looked down at the noisy pack with dull eyes, and when put down, lay motionless on the carpet. The other dogs, after sniffing round him for a few seconds, decided he was an uninteresting object and ignored him. So this was the time when Tricky was at the home of James Harriot. Then, when they downstep from the car, at that movement, the other dogs who were living at the James Harriot house, they just hurriedly came to James Harriot, and while seeing Tricky, they were just surrounded him. They started moving here and there and sniffing around him for few seconds. Then they decided that he is an uninteresting creature, and they just left him back, and all the dogs were moved ahead for play. All those activities were seen by Tricky while sitting over there, very stuffly, you can say, or you can say very tirelessly. He is not having any energy to do or to give any reaction to those dogs. He just pulled up his eyes to watch what is the sound which is coming from there, and again he just put down his head. In the next paragraph, I made a bed for him in a warm loose box and next to the one where the other dog slept. In this line, students, I is Mr. James Harriot, who made the warm loose box as a house of of dog Tricky, which was kept aside of the other dogs. For 2 days, I kept an eye on him. Means for the 2 days he just keep the continuous eyes. You cannot say that continuous eye, but yes, you can say he keep him under observation for 2 days continuously, giving him no food but plenty of water. He never used to give much food to Tricky, much food, or you can say no food to Tricky, but a plenty of water. uh, at the end of the second day, like when the second day overs, he started to show some interest in his surroundings, and on the third, he began to whimper when he heard the dogs in the yard. Means there was no action done by Tricky till 2 days. After, at the end of the 2 day, Tricky was doing some actions after listening the sound of the other dogs who were playing outside the house. So he shows some interest in his surrounding. On the third day, he began to whimper, means a low level sound he used to make, or he used to bark. He started barking at the small low level sound. So when I opened the door, Tricky trotted out and was immediately engulfed by joy. The greyhound and his friends, after rolling him over and truly inspecting him, the dogs moved off down the garden. Tricky followed them, rolling slightly with his surplus fat. So, in this paragraph, students, I again, James Harriot is saying that he just opened the door of the Tricky's house, what he has given him, and he just trotted out, looked out, trotted out, and at the same moment, when he opened the door, at that time only, a joy, the other dog of that James Harriot house, came to him, and he just roamed around the Tricky. They just inspect Tricky and smell him and leave him there only while after inspecting, and move to the garden. At that time, uh, at the from Tricky followed them. Tricky followed them. He started walking after them. He was just rolling slightly with his surplus fat. Means rolling slightly here means that uh, in a very slow steps he was moving. It was just like it is looking like that he is rolling, and he was whimpering in a small or low sound. Later that day, means after that day, I was present at feeding time. I watched while Tristan sloped the food into the bowls. There was the usual headlong rush followed by the sounds of high speed eating. Every dog knew that if he fell behind the others, he was liable to have some competition for the last part of his meal. So students, after that day, means when he has opened that door and Tricky was out of that uh, out of that box which was his living room. What happened? He was just rolling with his very much fatness, you can say, and showing some interest to other dogs whatsoever they were doing. Okay, so after that day, he was present at the house only at the feeding time of the dogs. So he watched Tristan. Tristan, I have explained earlier that Tristan was the helper of James Herriot who used to feed dogs. So Tristan sloped the food into the bowl. When Tristan gave the food in the bowls and so or served the food in the bowl of the dogs, there was the usual headlong rush along along or followed by the sound of high speed eating. Means the other dogs started eating the food very fast. Every dog knew that if he fell behind the others, he was liable to have some competition for the last part of the meal. Means if they will leave or they will slow down, they'll not get much food to have because other will eat it. Okay, so there was the competition among the dogs to eat more and more food from the one container only. So they started eating very fast in a hurry and furry manner. Uh, Then, in the next paragraph, when they had finished, means from their houses they came very fast and have the food. And when they used to finish the whole meal, whatsoever at that time in a one bowl only given to those dogs, at that time only, Tricky took a walk round the shining bowls. Means he was very late, so he just go and have a round to that bowl what was kept for eating, licking casually inside one or two of them. Next day, an extra bowl was put out for him, and I was pleased to see him jostling his way towards it. So, what happened? On the next day, the another bowl was kept for Tricky, and he was happy that he was trying to have that food from that bowl, because as students he was the pet dog, so he was not having that trick to eat from the another one's bowl. Okay, so he never used to snatch food from others mouth or from others bowl and eat. So pet dogs are having another type of day routine. Okay, so that is why also you can say he was not having those criterias in his mind. So and from the another day he started doing all those things. And the another reason you can say that he has become bulky, that is why also he was not so fast to have those foods or to do that competition what the other dogs were doing. From then on, his progress was rapid. So from that day only, when he started eating, his progress was started growing. he was progressing day by day because he started doing some efforts like running, playing, or the other things what the other dogs were doing. He had no medicinal treatment of any kind, but all day he ran about with the dogs, joining in their friendly scrimmages. Means he used to play with the other dogs, rather they eat, whether they run here and there, whether they fight with each other, whether they do anything with among their self. Okay, so in at the every movement the dogs were doing something. They used to play in the different manner. He discovered the joys of being blowed over, trampled on, and squashed every few minutes. Means as you can say, they used to fight with each other in a playing manner. As you can see, the dogs while playing, they used to bite each other, they used to put down, throw their hair here and there, like that only. Now he was enjoying with the other friends while doing scrimmages and squashed every few minutes. He became an expected member of the gang. Now, you can go through, or if you are having in mind in the previous paragraph, students, when Tricky came to the house of other dogs, they thought that the dogs thought that he is just an uninteresting creature. Okay, but now he has became the accepted member of the gang. Okay, now he has become the member, and the other dogs also like to play with Tricky. An unlikely silky little object among the saggy crew, fighting like a tiger for his share at meal times and hunting rats in the old hen house at night. So the you can say, students, Ricky's um, day plan has now changed. The timetable has now changed. He has become very active. What was the schedule of Tricky now was he used to snatch the food. First of all, he used to snatch the food whatsoever was given by Tristan. Okay, so now he used to fight like tigers and share at meal times, and at night he used to hunt rats. Okay, he had never had such a time in his life. Means such type of life he has never lived in Mrs. Pumphrey's house. He was a shaggy crew, some little bit different from other dogs, but then also he was very good. Hope you can see in the picture how they used to have the food by running manner, and Tricky is at the back and just watching the food. But now he has become very much active to play with the other dogs at any moment. So, in the next paragraph, all the while Mrs. Pumphrey hovered anxiously in the background, ringing a dozen times a day for the latest bulletins. I dodged the questions about whether his cushions were being turned regularly or his correct coat worn according to the weather, but I was able to tell her that the little fellow was out of danger and convalescing rapidly. Convalescing means rapidly means he is just improving by his health rapidly at a less time. So in this paragraph, students, all the time Mrs. Pumphrey hovered means she used to roam here and there, as she is just waiting or just cutting, just trying to over those days. Sorry. hovered here and there anxiously, and she used to call to Mr. Harriot regularly at a dozen of times. And for the latest bulletins are those like the latest bulletins is what she used to, or she want to know about Tricky, like how is he. He was having dozen of questions about Tricky, that whether he has changed their cushions, means they have turned out their beds regularly or not. They used to turn out according to the weather or not, the cushions what she has given to him, or the coats what she has given. But Mr. Harrod never used to answer those type of questions to Mrs. Pumphrey. He just at the last he used to say that at this movement Ricky is now much better as previously. So the word convalescing seemed to do something to Mrs. Pumphrey. Means the growing health of Tricky was seem to do something, means this bulletin has given some relief to Mrs. Pumphrey from his tension. She started to bring round fresh eggs, 2 dozen at a time, to build up Tricky's strength. For a happy period, my partners and I had 2 eggs each for breakfast. But when the bottles of wine begin to arrive, the real possibilities of the situation begin down on the household. So, students, in this paragraph, you can see the situation that again Mrs. Pumphrey is pampering, is she is trying to pamper Tricky. How? Now at the doctor's house only, she used to send fresh eggs, 2 dozen of fresh eggs at a time. Okay, so James Harriot was knowing what to do with those eggs, because if Tricky will have such type of diet again, then again he is to go back to that situation only. He will go back in that situation only. Okay, so that is why what he used to do, he just have those eggs with his partners at the breakfast time or the other times. But the next situation was what, when uh, Mrs. Pumphrey used to send the wine bottles to James Harriot house for Tricky. So that was the situation from where Mr. Uh, James Harriot used to have that wine himself only with his partner, and he never used to give that wine to the dog, because he was knowing all those things were just useless for Tricky now. Only what was most important was that he used to do exercises and have a healthy diet. So there's plenty of eggs or the wine what was given to Tricky for building up his strength. He just never give to Tricky, because he knows what is much better for Tricky. So he used to have those food what was sent by Mrs. Pumphrey for Tricky. In the next para, it was to enrich Tricky's blood. So in this line, it is explained that why wine is given to dogs. Uh, Wine is given to dogs to enrich the blood of the dogs or Tricky. Lunch became a ceremonial occasion with 2 glasses of wine before the several during the meal. Okay, so these lines are for the Mr. James Harriot. Now, as you know in the previous paragraph only, that he never used to give whatsoever Mrs. Pumphrey sent food items for Tricky. He used to have those things himself only with his partner. So now lunch became a ceremonial occasion. Why ceremonial occasion? Because the 2 eggs he used to have in breakfast only with the 2 glass of wines. Okay, and in the night time, in the meal time, on the meal time, he used to have several eggs and several glasses of wine. the different food items. Okay, so we could hardly believe it when the brandy came to put a final edge on Tricky's constitution. For a few nights, the fine spirit was rolled round, inhaled, and reverently drunk. Like a few nights it was going like that only, and it was just an like unbelievable. Could not believe that when brandy used to come for the final ish on Tricky's constitution. For few nights it was left like that only, and with the fine spirit he was just rolled round and inhaled. So they were days of deep content, starting well with the extra egg in the morning, improved and sustained by the merry wine, and finishing luxurious round the fire with the brandy. So, in the next line, students, you can understand that whatsoever Mrs. Pemfrey used to give to Tricky or send for Tricky, they never used to give all those things to Tricky. Yeah, they used to have those things by their own. So now they have made their plans, diet plans. They would hardly believe it when Brandy came. They were days to keep, days of deep content. It was the enriched Tricky's blood, and lunch became a ceremonial occasion with 2 glasses of wine before the several during the meal. Okay, as I have explained, students, now the days have become the ceremonial occasion for the from the for the Harriet, because he used to have eggs, he used to have wine in the morning time, and at the night meal he used to have a lot. Okay, so now his days were going very smoothly, very in a very enjoyable manner, like an occasion, ceremonial occasion. We could hardly believe it when the brandy came to put the final edge on Tricky's constitution. For a few nights, the fine spirit was rolled round, inhaled, and reverently drunk. Like few nights were gone very smoothly, very nicely. They were enjoying very happily, having luxurious food. And but what happened? They were days of deep content, starting well with the extra egg in the morning, improved and sustained by the midday wine, and finishing luxurious round of fire with the brandy. Now, what happened? They used to and take in the morning some extra egg in the morning, and have the wine, 2 glasses of wine you can say, and in the midday they used to have some wine, and at the night time they used to sit around the fire and enjoy the night with the brandy and the very few eggs or whatsoever was sent by the Mrs. Pumphrey. It was a temptation to keep Tricky on as a permanent guest. Like it was a greed, you can say, which was there or starting growing up in Mr. Harrod's mind. But what happened? That they should keep Tricky at their house only so that they enjoy it. Okay, but what happened? He knew that Mrs. Pumphrey was suffering, and after a fortnight, matlab, means that she is suffering from long nights, from few nights she was suffering, she was missing to Tricky, and felt compelled to phone and tell her that the little dog was recovered and was awaiting collection. So he called to Mrs. Pumphrey after enjoying few nights with wine and lots of eggs. He called that to Mrs. Pumphrey that his dog is good. He has grown with his uh, health, so she can come and take his dog Tricky. Within minutes, about 30 feet of gleaming black metal grew up outside the surgery. The chauffeur opened the door, and I could just make out the figure of Mrs. Pumphrey's almost lost in the interior. Her hands were tightly clasped in front of her. Her lips trembled. Oh, Mr. Harriot, do tell me the truth. Is he really better? So within minutes, when he called to Mrs. Pumphrey that Ricky is fine, you can take him back. Then what happened in few minutes after that? He, in 30 feet of gleaming back, a metal drew up outside the surgery room. Means a long car, a shiny black car, came outside, and Achaflo opened the door, and the driver, you can say, opened the door of Mrs. Pumphrey's, where she was sitting on the seat of the car. Okay, so I could just make out the figure, like from the few feeds, he can just make out the figures that what expression Mrs. Pumphrey was having on his face, like his hands were tightly clasped between each other, and her lips were tremble, means they were shivering. Okay, she was very anxious to know about the condition of the dog Tricky. So she asked that please tell him the truth. She asked to James Harriot that please tell him the truth, that is Tricky is really better. So Harriot answered, yes, he is fine. There's no need for you to get out of the car. I will go and fetch him. So Harriot explained or replied that yes, he is good with his health, and now he is much better. Don't need are not need to come outside from the car. You just be there, and I'll just fetch him up. Fetch him up means that he will bring Tricky to her. I walked through the house into the garden. A mass of dogs was hurtling round the lawn and in their midst. Ear flapping, tail waving was the little golden figure of Tricky. So here the fur, you can say, of Tricky was of golden color, and he was playing with the other dogs, with a mass of dogs, you can say the group of dogs he was playing with, hurtling round here and there in the lawn, and ears were flapping. His ears were flapping, moving, and his tail was waving means also moving with happiness, you can say. So he just picked it up, the Tricky in his hands, and he just take him to Mrs. Pumphrey. In 2 weeks only, he has transformed the Tricky in a little, a hard muscled animal. He was keeping up well with the pack, stretching out in great bounds, his chest almost pushing the rounds. Means he has now become very good with health, strong with health. He can now take long jumps, can bark loudly, can run very fast, and his chest, when he used to stretch, his chest used to touch the ground. So that much good health, a strong figure he has got now after 2 weeks, when Mrs. Pumphrey is going to see him again. So Mr. Harriot take him or carried him back along the passage to the front of the house. The coffer was still holding the car door open, and when Ricky saw his mistress, he took off from my arms in the tremendous sleep and sailed into Mrs. Pumphrey's lap. She gave a startled oh, and then had to defend herself as he swamped over her, licking her face and barking. In this paragraph, when he fetched the dog from his garden where he has kept that Tricky in his surgery room, he just fetched that dog to Mrs. Pumphrey. At the time, the driver was again standing there uh, with the holding that car door, and when Tricky saw his mistress, Mrs. Pumphrey, he just come over from the arms of the James Harriot and take a long wound on Mrs. Pumphrey's lap. He just take a long jump and go to Mrs. Pumphrey very happily and started licking the face of and barking of Mrs. Pumphrey. He started licking the whole face and showing love and affection to Mrs. Pumphrey. At that moment only, uh, Harriot take all the items what were taken with him to surgery room, like the bowels, the coats, the blankets, or the different items what were given to Tricky to live here by the maids or Pumphrey. uh, those items were not used by Harriot in the surgery room. They were as it is, as they were given by them. He was just returning them. During the excitement, what the Tricky and Pumphrey was having while meeting after so many days, the excitement or the love and affection they were showing to each other. Mrs. Pumphrey was defending herself from Tricky because he was showing great affection by licking his face, by jumping on him, and different things he was doing. Um, at that moment only, James Harriot, what he was doing, that he just take all the things back to Mrs. Pumphrey's car. During the excitement, I helped the cobbler to bring out the beds, toys, cushions, coats, and bowls, none of which had been used. That means, students, that beds, toys, what were cushions, coats, bowls, whatsoever was given to Tricky was not at all used in the surgery room. So it was given back again as the car moved away. Like while that, after keeping all the items, the car moved away. At that moment, Mrs. Pumphrey leaned out of of the window. Means he just taken out his head from the window of the car, and at that moment, tears shone in her eyes, her lips trembled. Again, his lips were shivering, and tears were there, shining in her eyes. And she is saying, "Oh, Mr. Harriot," she cried. In the cried mode, she replied that, "How can I ever thank you? This is a triumph of surgery." Means the title of the story here overs with it only, that the whole situation that you can see in the chapter, students, that the whole story revolves around the dog only, that how with the pampering he has become ill, and with the normal schedule, you can say, the dog was treated by James Harriot, and he has become very well. Okay, so he has done nothing. Then also, it was a triumph of surgery which was done by the veterinary doctor. And Mrs. Pumphrey was very much thankful. She is just saying that how she will return his good things, or the help what he has done to him, to her. I hope, students, you have understood the chapter. And then what happened, they ever lived after, because now the dog Tricky had know how to refuse the food and what is good for him. The schedule was maintained by the dog, and Pumphrey has also understood, and she has taken the dog back, and they lived happily ever. Here I have given you some summary of the chapter, students. Go through it. If any problem will be there, just read the summary. Then also, if you will not get understood, you can comment in the comment box. I hope that I have explained it nicely, that how Tricky was become a blotted sausage, and how James Harriot has treated, or the what were the treatments given, and what was the living style in the surgery room. So these questions are some important questions. You can answer to it and search it out. Thank you very much. Some questions are given here. Go through it nicely, and if any problem is there, comment in the message box. Thank you.